So a little front wheel tire chirp there. And I really like the regen braking here. Really nice feel, very consistent too. So it's got some oomph to it. It's not going to be as peppy as your Model Ys or your Model 3s, but you're also not having to pay that premium price point either. And with the Premier, you do get the standard adaptive cruise. And I think you can add Super Cruise as well. Still really quick though. And pretty good ride quality. Now I think this Bolt EUV stickers for around $42,000, $43,000, so really good price point there for something like this. Then you have that EPA range of 247 miles on a charge. Now, like I said earlier in the review, the General Motors has a thing with trying to catch up in terms of technology. And I mean, hopefully when the Hummer EV comes out, it'll be something that is actually ahead of everyone else, as opposed to them always waiting until the last minute to do what they could have done before everybody else and then being the last one to do it. But I have a Model 3, and one thing that has kind of steered me away from the Bolt is just how you had Super Cruise technology, you had adaptive cruise control, you have the capability, I would think, of getting dual front seats that are power with power lumbar support, but we don't ever get that. So my Model 3 has dual zone automatic climate controls, dual power seats. Now they aren't cooled, and that's one thing that puts the Bolt over something like a Model 3 or a Model Y, but both of the front seats are fully adjustable. So I really think the Bolt could give Tesla a run for its money if it just put more into them. And I mean, I would pay, or I'd think about paying 50 grand for a Bolt EUV as opposed to 50 grand for a Model 3 if it had Super Cruise, dual power seats, and then all the other technology that Tesla doesn't put on their cheaper cars. But same thing happened with the Cadillac CT6. They could have had Super Cruise and all that way before its time, and they just decided to wait. But one thing I can say about this Bolt is I really like how it drives. I'd say it's just as efficient, if not more sufficient, as my Model 3. It's not as quick, and with how I like to drive, I liked the acceleration of the Model 3 much better, which that's going to be hard to beat because it is Tesla. But I think for your average EV buyer who is not into performance as much and is not a Tesla fanatic, this is a really, really good option. I would have liked to see more room in it, with it being the EUV, something like a Mustang Mach-E or something. But I mean, for the money, it's really good. But this is going to bring me to an end of my review of the all-new 2022 Chevrolet Bolt EUV Premier.